Antarctica. Antarctica is the southernmost continent and is located almost entirely within the Antarctic Circle. It is the fifth largest continent in terms of area, covering approximately 14 million square kilometers. Antarctica is a unique environment, with extremely low temperatures, strong winds, and very little precipitation. The continent is covered by a thick ice sheet that averages about 2,160 meters in thickness, making it the largest single mass of ice on Earth. Despite its extreme environment, Antarctica is home to a variety of organisms, including penguins, seals, and krill. In addition, scientists from around the world come to Antarctica to study its climate, geology, and the effects of global warming. Antarctica is governed by the Antarctic Treaty System, a framework of international agreements that regulate activities on the continent and promote scientific research. Antarctica is a continent that is unique in many ways. Its isolation and harsh environment make it difficult for humans to survive there, and as a result, the continent has never been permanently inhabited by humans. However, scientific research stations have been established by various countries on the continent, with the largest station being the Amundsen Scott South Pole Station. Antarctica is also home to some of the most spectacular natural phenomena on Earth, such as the Aurora Australis, also known as the Southern Lights, and the McMurdo Dry Valleys, which are a series of ice-free valleys in the continent's interior. In terms of climate change, Antarctica is an important region for studying the effects of global warming, as it is experiencing some of the most rapid changes in temperature and ice cover. The melting of the Antarctic ice sheet has the potential to raise global sea levels by several meters, which would have significant consequences for coastal cities around the world. Despite its importance as a scientific and environmental resource, Antarctica is also facing a number of challenges, such as overfishing, pollution, and the potential for mineral exploitation. These issues have prompted international efforts to protect the continent and its delicate ecosystem through various agreements and regulations. In addition to its scientific and environmental significance, Antarctica also holds a special place in human exploration history. The first successful expedition to reach the South Pole was led by Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen in 1911. A few weeks later, British explorer Robert Scott also reached the South Pole but tragically died during his return journey. Antarctica is also home to some of the world's most remote and extreme travel destinations. Adventurers can embark on expeditions to the South Pole, explore the continent's many glaciers and icebergs, and even dive into the freezing waters to explore the unique underwater ecosystem. Due to its unique environment and remote location, Antarctica is subject to strict regulations and protocols to protect its delicate ecosystem and maintain the integrity of scientific research. Visitors to Antarctica are required to obtain special permits and follow strict guidelines to minimize their impact on the environment. Overall, Antarctica is a continent of remarkable natural beauty and scientific importance. As climate change continues to impact the region, it will likely become an even more important area for scientific research and environmental protection in the years to come. Antarctica is also an important source of data for understanding Earth's history and evolution. The continent's ice cores, which contain layers of snow and ice dating back thousands of years, provide a record of past climate conditions, atmospheric composition, and even volcanic eruptions. In addition, Antarctica is home to unique microbial communities that have adapted to the extreme conditions of the continent. These microorganisms are of interest to scientists studying the origins of life on Earth and the potential for life on other planets. Antarctica is also a hub of international scientific collaboration, with researchers from around the world working together to study a wide range of topics, from climate change to astrophysics. The Antarctic Treaty System, which governs activities on the continent, has been instrumental in promoting this cooperation and ensuring that research is conducted in a responsible and sustainable manner. Despite the challenges of working in such a harsh and remote environment, Antarctica continues to be a source of fascination and inspiration for scientists and adventurers alike. As our understanding of the continent grows, so too does our appreciation for its importance to the global ecosystem and the future of our planet. Antarctica is also home to a number of international research programs, including the International Thwaites Glacier Collaboration, ITGC, which is a collaboration between the United States and the United Kingdom to study the Thwaites Glacier, one of the largest and most rapidly melting glaciers in Antarctica. The ITGC aims to better understand the processes driving the melting of the glacier and its potential impact on global sea levels. Another major program is the Antarctic Search for Meteorites, ANSMET, which is a joint effort between the United States, Japan, and the United Kingdom to search for and collect meteorites on the continent. Antarctica is an ideal location for this type of research due to its dry climate and lack of vegetation, which make it easier to spot meteorites on the surface. Facts about Antarctica. Antarctica is the coldest continent on Earth, with temperatures regularly dropping below -70 degrees Celsius, -94 degrees Fahrenheit. The South Pole, which is located in Antarctica, experiences 6 months of daylight and 6 months of darkness each year. Antarctica is the driest continent on Earth, with some areas receiving less than 2 inches of precipitation per year. The continent is home to the world's largest glacier, the Lambert Glacier, which is roughly the size of Texas. Antarctica has no permanent human population, but it is home to thousands of researchers who work in scientific research stations operated by various countries. Penguins, seals, and whales are among the most well-known animal inhabitants of Antarctica. The continent was first discovered in 1820 by a Russian expedition led by Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen and Mikhail Lazarev. Antarctica is the 5th largest continent in the world, with an area of approximately 14 million square kilometers. The ozone hole, which was first discovered over Antarctica in the 1980s, is one of the most significant environmental issues facing the continent. Antarctica is governed by the Antarctic Treaty System, a framework of international agreements that regulate activities on the continent and promote scientific research. Mysteries of Antarctica. There are several mysteries and unexplained phenomena associated with Antarctica. Here are a few examples. The Piri-Reis map. This is a world map drawn in 1513 by the Ottoman Admiral Piri-Reis, which shows Antarctica in detail, even though the continent was not officially discovered until the 19th century. The map also accurately depicts the coastlines of South America and Africa, leading some to speculate that ancient civilizations had knowledge of Antarctica. Lake Vostok. This is a subglacial lake located beneath the Antarctic ice sheet, which has been isolated from the outside world for millions of years. Scientists believe that the lake could contain unique forms of life, and there has been ongoing debate about whether it should be explored. Ancient fossils. In recent years, researchers have discovered several fossils of extinct animals in Antarctica, including a 250-million-year-old reptile and a 37-million-year-old whale. These finds suggest that Antarctica was once much warmer and more hospitable to life than it is today. Anomalous magnetic anomalies. Scientists have detected unusual magnetic anomalies in Antarctica that they cannot explain. Some researchers have speculated that these anomalies could be evidence of ancient advanced civilizations or extraterrestrial activity. Strange weather patterns. Antarctica is known for its extreme weather, but some unusual weather patterns have been observed in recent years, including sudden and unexplained temperature spikes and the formation of strange cloud formations. Scientists are still working to understand these phenomena and their potential impact on the region's climate. It is important to note that many of these mysteries have alternative scientific explanations, and that speculation about ancient civilizations or extraterrestrial activity is not supported by mainstream scientific evidence. Nonetheless, these mysteries continue to fascinate researchers and the public alike.